Hi guys, welcome to Seated Stretch. We'll be doing a full body stretch, all of it from the chair today. So if you're unable to get onto the floor, no worries, we got you covered. I have a couple items that I'm going to be using to assist with my stretching. One, I'm going to be using a Pilates ring. You can use a towel, you can use a strap. I'm just simply going to be utilizing it to help reach my foot. So if you want to grab something to help with that, you can. I've also got a step here, which you can use a step, you can use a small stool, you could even use a yoga block, or you don't have to use anything. It helps to increase the stretch. So if you'd like to grab something for that, you can too. All right, so we're going to start with dynamic stretches, starting at the very top and moving all the way down. Dynamic meaning movement. So this is supposed to be gentle, easy movements to stretch out the muscle, nothing vigorous. All right, so we're going to start with the neck. So we're going to be doing a rotation side to side, just very gently. We're sitting up nice and tall in our chair. And by the way, you want a chair where your hips are in line with your knees, or slightly higher maybe, but you never want your hips below your knees. And you want it to be a sturdy chair, nothing that's going to fall over, no foldable aluminum beach chairs, nothing like that. You want a good sturdy chair. All right, so we're sitting with our shoulders down and away so that our spine is nice and erect. And we're going to be turning just gently side to side from left to right, looking out over the shoulder and moving side to side as far over as is comfortable for you. You may find that you can go further on one side than the other. That is not unusual. Nice and gentle. Maybe trying to go a little bit further each time. Make sure you're breathing. You never want to hold your breath. I'm going to do one more each side. And this will be the last one. And good, I'm going to come back to center here. We are never going to put our head backwards in this stretch, okay? I only want the head forward. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop our chin down toward our chest and then roll the head over to the left, back down to the center and over to the right, letting the back of the neck lengthen. Remember, don't take the head behind. We're not dropping behind. We're only going forward and rounding through. I'm going to give you 4 more. There's 4, 3, nice and slow and gentle. 2 more. And one last time. Come back down to the center and then raise the head up here. Very good. Okay, we're going to go to shoulder rolls. So I want you to roll the shoulders up toward the ear and round them down to the back. Up towards the ear and down to the back. Really accentuate nice big movement. I'm going to do 4 more to the back. 4, 3, 2, and one more time, and good. Now I want to do it to the front. So same thing, nice big up to the ears and round it down. Up and round to the front. Make the shoulders do the movement. Pick them up towards your ears and round. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and one more time. And good. All right, I'm just going to take this off. It's going to bother me. Okay, moving to the arms. We're going to swing our arms nice and easy across the bottom. Just let the weight of the arm pull it through. Just letting it swing. Let gravity pull it. Counting down 4, 3, 2, and 1, and good. All right, I'm going to take just your right arm and I'm going to sweep it up and let it swing down into the back. Up and down and behind. 3, 4, nice and easy. Give me 4 more on your right. 3, 2, and one more time. And good. And then your left. So we swing it up and slightly behind and down and back as far as you can reach. Nice and easy. Opening up that shoulder. 4 more. Feel that range of motion. 3. Let's do 2 more. And 1 more. And good. All right. Now we're going to swing it to the side. So we're going to swing it up shoulder height, then back in. Up and back in. Side and down. Good, guys. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now to the left, same thing, shoulder height. 8. Good. I'm going to do 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. I'm going to take your alternating arms. I'm going to circle it out, out. Nice and big. Good. We're going to do 4 more each arm. Excuse me. There's 4, 3, 2. I'm going to do 1 more each arm. And good. Now we're going to reverse that. We're going to go out and into the center. Nice and big. Sitting up tall. Letting that blood flow. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1 more time each. And good. All right, we're going to do some rotations through the torso. So I want you to take your hands and put them together and just set them against your chest, because it's not the arms moving, it's the torso, it's the abdominals, it's the back. Okay, so we're going to turn to the left, come back center, turn to the right. So you're keeping your hips down on the chair and you're just rotating through the torso. The head is moving with the torso. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. You're only turning back as far as is comfortable for you. Warming up those muscles. Good. We're going to do 2 more each side. So there's 2. And 1 more time each side. And good. All right. We're going to do an alternating side bend. So we're going to be alternating a hand on a leg. So when your right hand's on your leg, you're going to reach up with your left arm over, bring it down, and switch sides. This is nice, smooth, gentle, nice and easy. Opening up through the side of the body, placing the hand on the leg to give you support for your back. Abdominals are tight. You're sitting up tall. Don't let your shoulders round. You want a nice straight spine. Good. Sweeping it over and back. We're going to do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1 more time. And good. All right. So now we're going to be sweeping from down to back. Again, we don't want to tilt our head to the back. When we come up and we arch through the back, I want your head stacked right on top of your neck, or right on top of your shoulders. Don't take your head back. So you want to step our feet wide, and you don't have to touch the floor. Come as close to touching the floor as you can, nice and gentle. Bring it up, sweep those arms back, arch the back, but don't drop the head. And again, Down as far as you can, gentle, nice gentle movement. Maybe you can't touch the floor. That's okay. You go as low as is comfortable for you. And if it bothers your back to lean forward, just reach out instead. You don't have to reach down. So we're flexing and extending the spine here. We're going to do 4 more. 4. There's 3. You've got 2 more. Excellent. We're going to do it one more time. And good. Bringing those hands back in. Bring your legs back to center. Now we're going to do a hip opener. So the leg stays bent. I'm going to take my hands to the side of the chair, helping me sit up nice and tall. We're going to pick the leg up and move it out and move it in. Opening up through that hip as far as is comfortable for you. Good. We're going to do 4 more like that. There's 4. 3 more, and then we're going to go to your left leg. You got 2 more on your right, and you've got 1 more on your right, and good. Now you're going to do the same thing on the left. I got to move my step out of the way. So pick it up and over, and your range of motion is very likely different on one side than the other. Not unusual, depending if you have any muscle imbalances. We're going to do 4 more to your left. 3, 2, and 1 more. And excellent. Okay, so now we're going to take your right leg and we're going to extend it out. Keep your foot flexed and swing that foot back up under your chair. As far back and as far out as is comfortable for you. Good, we're going to do 4 more on your right leg. 4, keeping your foot flexed so you don't scrape your toes. 3, 2, we're going to do 1 more on your right. And good, and switching to the other side. Keep that foot flexed. Range of motion through the knee. Good. And we're going to do 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and good. Okay, we're going to go back to just the right leg. Now we're going to put our leg out so that our heel is on the floor and our foot is flexed. Keeping the leg straight, we're going to take it out and in. 2, keep it straight. 3, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1 more time. Perfect. And then the left leg's out straight. Pick it up and move it out and in. 7, sit up tall. 6, don't let your back collapse. 5, abdominals tight, shoulders down and away. 4 more. Last 3, 2, and 1 more time, guys. And good. All right, moving to the ankle. We're gonna rotate just the ankle, not the leg, just the ankle. And we're gonna the opposite way. 5, 4, working on that range of motion. 2, and 1. Good. Now your left, rotate. 4, 3, just the ankle, and the opposite way. 5, I love that, feels so good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now we're going to go back to the top of the body, and this time we're going to hold our stretches. So they'll be static stretches, okay? So we're going to start at the neck again. And what we're going to do, shoulders down and away. I just got my hands on my legs, and I'm going to drop my ear over towards my left shoulder. Remember to keep your shoulders down and away from the ears. Don't let them pop up. And you're just going to let the head rest there. I don't want you to touch it. I don't want you to pull on it. Just let the weight of the head lay over to the side. Nice deep breaths all the way in and all the way out. And good, lift your head back up to the center, and now we're going to take it to the right. So same thing, dropping that ear over towards the shoulder. Keep your shoulders down and away. Don't let them pop up. Nice deep breaths all the way in and all the way out. And good, and lift the head back up to the center. All right, so we're gonna take your right arm and we're gonna hold it straight. So it's straight, there's no bend at the elbow. You're gonna pull it across the body and take your other hand and gently pull that straight arm in. If you're bending at the elbow, do me a favor and take your hand back behind the elbow. If your arm is able to stay straight and you're comfortable with it, move that hand out towards your wrist. Shoulders are down and away. Now I want you to drop your head, your chin down to the front, and let the weight of the head open up the back of the neck. Keep those shoulders down and away. Lift the head, release the arm and bring it back. Now your left arm comes out straight. Take your other hand and pull across. And again, if you're bending at the elbow, take your hand back behind the elbow to pull in. If you're out towards your wrist, you need that arm straight. You don't want to bend at the elbow. And again, we're going to drop the head and just let the weight of the head pull down. Keep your shoulders down and away. Nice deep breaths all the way in and all the way out. And good, lift the head back up, release the arm, and good. Now we're gonna take our hands behind us and we're gonna lace our fingers together. Now you can keep the hands against the body or you can lift away. Whichever way you are more comfortable. Keep those shoulders down and away. Pull your shoulders back. If your hands are against your body, physically move your shoulders, shift them backwards so you open up more through the chest and the front of the shoulder. So you're getting anterior deltoid at the front of the shoulder and a little bit through the chest, pectoralis major. Nice deep breaths all the way in and all the way out. Shoulders down and away, sitting up tall. Nice deep breaths. And good, and release the hands. Now we're gonna bring our arms out to the side, and I want you to put your thumbs at the bottom so your palms face backwards. And you're gonna move the arms behind you as far as is comfortable, and you're gonna feel that stretch in the bicep here. Shoulders down and away. Sitting up tall, not wanting to collapse. We want good support through our back. Deep breaths all the way in and all the way out. And good, and release that. Okay, if you have a bad shoulder, there's a low version and then there's a higher version for the tricep. So if you have a bad shoulder, I want you to take your right hand to your left shoulder and your elbow is pointing straight out in front of you. That's if you have a bad shoulder. Otherwise, I want you to come up with the hand behind you. Now you can stay here with the hand at the back of the neck, or you could take your left arm and bring it up to try and meet the hands. Now, I don't have very good range of motion in this shoulder, so my hand coming up the back is not getting very close. I'm getting it as close as I can. You're stretching in the tricep in the top arm, and then you're getting the shoulder on the other side, the left. Nice deep breath, sit up tall, and then release the arms. And then your left, so again, you're either bringing your right hand to your left shoulder with that elbow straight front, or bringing the hand up behind. And then we're gonna add your right arm up the back. Big difference for me here, up one side compared to the other. Nice deep breaths, guys. And good, and release the arms. Nice, okay. We're gonna go to your leg abductor, the outer thigh, abductor. So if you're really tight, you may only be able to cross at the ankle. You get a little bit of a stretch, or you can bring your leg up here for a deeper stretch, or you can lay your ankle across the top of the leg, let that knee fall out for an even deeper stretch. Now you could stay here, or supporting yourself on the legs, shoulders down and away, and bending at the hip. Now your back is straight, so you're just flexing at the hip, leaning forward. Keep your shoulders down and away, and you're supporting with your hands on your legs for your back, holding that there. And you're gonna feel that on the outer thigh. If you're not comfortable leaning forward, don't. Make sure you're getting support for your back though if you are leaning forward. We're in sustained forward flexion, and you wanna get support for your back. Nice deep breaths. And good. If you were leaning forward, we're gonna sit up. And we're gonna switch legs. So you're either crossing at the ankle, crossing close, or taking it wide. Staying upright if you prefer, or leaning forward, getting that support for your back on your legs, shoulders down and away so that you've got a nice straight spine. Keep those abdominals tight. How far you can lean, or even just being able to lean, might be different on one side than the other. Listen to your body. Try and relax that left knee. You feel it tensing up, relax it, let it fall. And very good. And if you were leaning forward, sit up and uncross. Okay, we're gonna go to the quadricep. If you're not comfortable with this on your chair, if you feel like you're gonna fall off your chair, you could do this from a standing position. I'm gonna show you in the chair, and then I'm gonna stand, and you can decide. So if you're gonna stay in your chair, I like to turn sideways and then bring one foot back with the shoelaces towards the floor and the knee pointing down. And you're gonna stretch in that quadricep. If you squeeze your butt, push your hips forward a little bit, increase the stretch. If you're not comfortable there, if you're afraid you're gonna fall, you can always stand and either holding onto the chair or another piece of furniture or the wall, bend the leg, knees are lined up, and you grab that ankle if you want. Or you could stand with the chair behind you and your foot on the chair and your knees lined up. So you got lots of options there, and we're just holding, stretching in that quadricep, big muscle at the front of the leg. Shoulders are down and away, standing or sitting nice and tall. And good, and release. So we're gonna go to the other leg. So if you're in the chair, you're gonna turn the other way. Lay those shoelaces flat to the floor, knee is straight down, squeeze your bum, press your hips forward, stretching in that quadricep. Or standing, chair or wall or countertop, grabbing the ankle if you want, or chair behind you and laying your shoelaces on the seat. Sitting or standing nice and tall, shoulders down and away. Nice deep breaths all the way in and all the way out. And good, and release that. Okay, we're gonna go to the hamstring now. Here's where our devices come in if you want to add or help yourself stretch some more. So this, like I said, could be a towel, it could be a strap of some kind, a belt even. You're gonna take whatever device you're using and place it around the bottom of your foot, okay? Right about at the ball of the foot. And pull the toes towards you with whatever device you're using. Place your left hand on your leg. Now you could stay there. You could also lift the leg if you would like. And we're getting in that hamstring, the back. release. And then want to do the other side. Same thing, your belt, your strap, your towel, your ring, place it around the foot at about the ball of the foot, pulling the toes towards you. And you could stay there or you could lift it up. And good, and we're gonna release. You can also do a step or a stool in front of you to help raise the leg up some more. And come here. Or you can just have that foot on the floor. If you want, you can grab the toes. Still in that hamstring. And the other side, same thing. Placing that heel on the step or the yoga block or the stool. By raising that leg up, you're increasing the stretch. And again, you could just have the foot on the floor. And good, and release that. All right, guys. So we're gonna go to the calf or gastrocnemius at the back of the leg here. This one we're gonna stand. So you can have your hands at the back of your chair. Take one foot back, roll that heel down to the floor, and hold that there. Or if you have a step or a very sturdy stool, you could take your ball of your foot to the edge and press down into your heel. Getting in that calf or gastrocnemius. And then we're gonna switch sides. So you're either stepping that foot back here, or you're on your sturdy step or stool. If you're worried about your balance, I would not recommend going up onto a platform of any kind. I'm gonna make sure it's sturdy. It's not gonna flip over on you. Pressing down through that heel. And good, and we're gonna step down. All right, guys, why don't we take a nice deep breath in. We're gonna take a deep inhale and exhale. And one more time, an inhale and an exhale. And thank you for stretching with me. Have a great day, guys. Peace out.